When things get rough, he does show up steady, yeah.
Good evening to the Barbados Labour Party family. Good evening to all Barbados Labour Party supporters. Good evening to all of those who are online. We are happy that you are joining us from Freedom Square in the capital city of Bridgetown. And I say to you that the feeling is not only red and ready, but the feeling is a good one. And I know that you're feeling it. Are you feeling it? Are you feeling it? I am feeling it too. And I want to say that tonight we've come to you after a very productive and proud record of accomplishments. Notwithstanding all that we had to go through, notwithstanding COVID and the geopolitical situation, but I've come tonight to tell you that the Barbados Labour Party has delivered for you, the people of Barbados, as you have delivered for us. And I come to you tonight as a very happy man, a man who worked hard for you on your behalf to ensure that we build out the tourism sector. And we did so very proudly. And we are going to continue with our transformation of the tourism sector in the next term. And we are going to do so with your approval. And we say to you that there's a lot of work to be done. Can I tell you that we are going to not only transform, but modernize our tourism sector, and let it be known that we have approximately 9 hotel projects on stream. You would have seen the beautiful Indigo Hotel on the south coast of Barbados. You will now have an opportunity to have a luxury hotel on the west coast of Barbados known as the Blue Monkey. Will be one of the leading hotels of the world right here in Barbados. You will have you seen the Royal Venetian Hotel in Old Town, another hotel infrastructure project under the Barbados Labour Party's watch. You will have Pendry on the west coast of Barbados. You will have Hyatt Ziva right around the corner here in the capital city of Bridgetown. You will have the Beaches Hotel going north again on the old Haywood site. You will have the Four Seasons Montage, formerly known as the Paradise site. You will have Odyssey in Maxwell. You will have the Pierhead just around the corner. Can you imagine what the future will look like for you, the people of Barbados, with the transformation of the hotel sector and the tourism sector in general? And I say to you that these projects didn't happen overnight. These projects are happening because the Barbados Labour Party rebuilt the tourism sector. The Barbados Labour Party pride itself in ensuring that those who work in the tourism sector also get a better deal, and the investors who are investing also get a good deal. But we do so, and the investment came because of the confidence that people have in the leadership of Prime Minister Mia Mottley and the Barbados Labour Party government. The confidence is derived from a sector because we went to work and worked hard to build Airlift in Barbados. Whereas the Democratic Labour Party lost Airlift, we in the Barbados Labour Party, we within the Ministry of Tourism were able to bring back Airlift to Barbados. You recall the Airlift that we got back that the Dems lost. They lost the JFK American Airlines route. We brought it back to Barbados. They lost Delta out of Atlanta. We returned and reintroduced Delta. They lost Delta and we brought back Delta to Barbados. They lost American Airlines flight from Philadelphia. We brought it back to Barbados. This is a party that is working on your behalf. This is a party that is committed to you. And as a result of all the increased airlift, you know what that has done? It has put tremendous pressure on the Gooding-Edghill International Airport. When you land at Gooding-Edghill International Airport, sometimes you have to wait a few minutes because you have to wait for a slot to open up on the tarmac. Because we are working so hard for you to bring airlift to this destination. Can you imagine that under Barbados Labour Party, in the winter season, you would have had 28 flights per week out of Heathrow in the United Kingdom, crossing the Atlantic into Bridgetown, Barbados. Never in the history of Barbados have we had 28 weekly flights in the winter from across the Atlantic. That is what this Barbados Labour Party is doing for you. 2 flights per day from BA and Virgin coming into Barbados, along with all the increased airlift that we bought from the United States of America. And I say to you that we also have a plan because of the pressure of the airlift putting on the Gooding-Edghill International Airport. I have come to tell you tonight that the government, recognizing the growth in airlift, recognizing what we are faced with, took a decision that we are going to expand the Gooding-Edghill International Airport. All the planning work has been completed. We have the financing in place, and the financing that we have in place will build out a beautiful Gooding-Edghill International Airport, something that you will be proud of. We have secured $140 million to build a new expand the airport at the Gooding-Edghill International. And I say to you that the airport construction will not only build jobs and grow jobs within the construction sector, but it will also create jobs for hundreds of Barbadians, not only at the Gooding-Edghill International Airport, but as we build out our hotels and tourism sector. I say to you that berth 6, we have completed berth 6 at the port. We did so because we had a challenge. So many cruise ships were coming into Barbados. And as a result of the cruise ships coming into Barbados, we could not get the cargo ships in here until after the cruise ships leave Barbados. And I say to you that as a result of all that we have done to improve our tourism performance, the Barbados Labour Party has another plan. And as part of our program in the next term, with your permission, we are going to expand the Bridgetown port to ensure that we have a cruise ship facility at that port. We will have a new cruise pier. We will build not only for resilience, but we will build with the future in mind. And I say to you, as we continue with our program, we will do what we have to do. We will embrace the change, but we will say to the people of Barbados that we have an opportunity to maximize all that we have to do in this country. In our manifesto, we are going to address the fundamental issues that will impact the lives of Barbadians. Take a minute and think about what will happen when you have 9 hotels in Barbados. Just think about it. 9 hotels will bring you more than 1,600 hotel rooms in Barbados. 9 hotels is a sign of confidence in the Barbados economy, in the leadership of the tourism sector, and indeed the leadership of Barbados in general. All the linkages with manufacturing and agriculture to support the new hotel infrastructure of Barbados will also create new and exciting employment opportunities. And think about it. If we have 9 hotels being built in Barbados, and let us assume that we have an average occupancy of 80%. And let us also assume that is a double occupancy, that you have 2 guests per room. You know what it will translate to? By 2030, you know what that will translate to? That we will have additional 934,400 more tourists arriving in Barbados. Add it to what we have. In other words, let me break it down for you. That would certainly translate to 17,696 arrivals per week, or 2,567 arrivals per day. Now you understand why we have to expand the Williams International Airport. With all these long-stay visitors who are going to be coming into Barbados, combined with the record that we just set for 2025, and the recorded arrivals in Barbados, 727,310 arrivals, the highest on record in the history of Barbados. So when you add those arrivals to the expected arrivals as a result of the new hotel projects, we will have in excess of 1 million long-stay tourists arriving in Barbados, and that is what we are going to do. And our expansion will certainly take us to another level. It will not only grow tourism earnings. You will recall that in 2024, the Barbados economy, as reported by the central bank, tourism earnings grew by $444 million. That is what you call a government going to work, working hard on your behalf. And like I said to you, the tourism, as we well know, the tourism sector is critically important to many Barbadians. It is not only about jobs, it is about earnings. It is about ensuring that we earn foreign exchange so that we can buy goods and we can have services in this country. It is about ensuring that the taxi men who go to work waiting for a job, that they get a job, and certainly the taxi men have been doing well. It is about the other hotel workers who are working directly in the hotel sector, who are benefiting from our programs. It is about, ladies and gentlemen, all those who are working directly or indirectly in the sector. And let me make it clear that when tourism succeeds, when tourism is going in the right direction, we bring along agriculture, because you have people who are working in that sector. They are providing products, agriculture products for the sector. And I say to you that all that we've done, and everything else that we are going to do in the new term with your approval will redound to your benefit and to the greater good of Barbados. I say to you that we have an exciting tourism program. It is about transforming not only the tourism product, it's about transforming the visitor experience, and it's also about ensuring that you benefit. We have several plans that are designed to strengthen. And as I said before, we will ensure that investors get a deal. We will ensure that investors who invested here in this economy, in the tourism sector, that they too will benefit. But I also say to you that all the workers who are working within the tourism sector will also get a new deal, because we believe that if we get the investment in shareholders get a return, that the workers will also benefit and come along. And we know what is necessary and we know how to do it. I say to you, your choice is very clear in this general election. We are not boasting. We are not going to stand here and boast, but it is our duty, certainly my duty, to tell you what we've done in tourism. And don't mind all those who want to criticize the tourism sector. We say to them, examine your own record. Under the Democratic Labour Party, they lost Airlift. Under the Barbados Labour Party, we brought back Airlift. Under the Democratic Labour Party, the Williams International Airport was never as busy as it is today. Under the Barbados Labour Party, the airport is abuzz. And under the Barbados Labour Party, the hotel workers, the taxi operators, all those who work in retail within the tourism sector, they're earning more money. And that is what we are doing under the Barbados Labour Party. And I want to say, right here at this podium, a special thank you to the Prime Minister, the Honorable Mayor Morley. She entrusted me, after Kerry Simmons and Lisa Cummins, to lead the Ministry of Tourism and International Transport. And I go to work every day, and there's one thing on my mind, that I will never let my party down. I will never let my government down. I will never let my constituents of St. Michael West Central down. And I want to thank Prime Minister Morley for her vision, for her leadership. She is a true representative of what we are referring to as Badrian Strong, as all of us are. And I say to you, she gave me an opportunity to serve in her cabinet. She gave me 3 ministries, including the last Minister of Tourism and International Transport. And I said, I will never let you down. And I gave it my best shot. And I'm happy that I gave it my best shot, because the workers in tourism, the people of Barbados have benefited. And I commit to you that we shall continue on the course of progress. We will continue to build out the tourism sector. We shall overcome, ladies and gentlemen. We shall make the difference for you. I want to say that when you go to the polls and vote Barbados Labour Party. We are asking for your permission to continue for a 3rd term. We know we have the skills, we have the knowledge, and we have the experience. Always trust a party that will always make life better for our people. Ladies and gentlemen, go to the polls, vote Barbados Labour Party, and you are in safe hands, and tourism will remain safe with the Barbados Labour Party. Thank you and good night.